Why I stopped reading books. Welcome in, much love, Trav here. And if you've been following the conversation, this channel over the past year, and Snapchat and social media, you know that I've been all in on books. I've been reading a book a day, and that was really good. I've learned a lot, especially reading the religious books. Highly recommend you do that. Quran, Old Testament, New Testament, Tao Te Ching, Bhagavad Gita. Really enjoyed those. Ancient texts from the East, Confucius, Sun Tzu, Lao Tzu. From the West, Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, up through the Enlightenment and the intellectual revolution, and the Industrial Revolution, inventors, Edison, Tesla, up into the oldest books ever, Gilgamesh. I'm trying to remember all these books. I've read several hundred over the past year. So, and it's been very, very valuable. The autobiographies, reading how-tos for business, books on social dynamics, autobiographies of famous people. Really, 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 really useful. And I recommend anyone spend a year just reading. However, I've mostly stopped, and you'll notice that if you follow my Snapchat, Travis D. Woo, and social media, I haven't been posting too many books anymore, and I'm going to explain why. First reason why I stopped reading is opportunity cost of reading. So, right, that time comes from somewhere. Where does it come from? Well, I feel that I've allocated a amount, like a learning budget. I've budgeted my time, say 2 to 4 hours a day. And what I found is I'm learning way faster from YouTube to 3x speed, like way faster. I feel so. Not everything is on YouTube, but a lot of things are. So I felt if I was learning faster from YouTube, why am I spending so much time reading? I should reallocate that time to YouTube. And similar with opportunity cost, books aren't free. Each of these books, every time I crack a book, it costs $5 to $20, $30, $5 all at a time. YouTube's free if you have the internet. So, but it's less about the money, more about the time. And the final reason why I've stopped reading is because of the lag time. So reading has been very important in giving me, I'm still reading, just not books. I'm reading more articles. So reading has given me a great understanding of history, or a better understanding than I had before, and probably the average person. But there's a lag time of about 5 years between when something happens and someone writing about it, and for big historical events, it can be decades. So, if I want to know about World War II, I can read books. The sentiments and the feelings at that time. If I want to know about Christian era period, of the birth, I may want to read a book from that time. But if I want to know what's happening right now in 2016, the political landscape, there's no books that cover it, right? There's a lag time. The closest I can get is September 11, right? But that 2011. But so basically, things are happening so fast right now in the world with the election cycle. And 2016 is by far the most interesting year I've been alive. I mean, there was some interesting stuff that happened in 2008, 2012, 2011, but 2016 big things are happening, and I want to be in the thick of that. I want to be studying, I want to be learning all about what's happening in the world today. Books aren't very good at teaching you what's happening in the world today. So that's why. So I feel that I may return to my heavy reading. But that might not happen until 2017 because I want to stay up on current events right now and opportunity cost of it. So that's why I stopped reading. It's not because I hate reading, but I got the bucket list of all the important books that I felt I needed to read, and I'm learning faster on YouTube, and books don't teach me current events, so that's why I stopped reading. So again, depending on where you are in your path, I may recommend that you read. You might want to read. You might comment below that you're reading, or you might not be, and if you're not, that's okay too. And there's a lot of really successful people who don't read that much, although it tends to be the most successful people do read a lot. I have read a lot. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I just wanted to share that. And you know, watch these videos in 2x speed, 3x speed, you'll see. Much love, take action.